You're right. Sorry, guys. Hey everyone. So today is my last load day. Me and the hubby decided to do 3 load days instead of 2. And actually, we're kind of tired of loading. I'm done loading. The eating is just like so much. You just eat a ton of crap. And our this might be TMI, but our stomachs are like terrible, rumbling, bubbling, the worst gas ever. So this is what loading does to you. Your body knows, like, when you're putting all that shit in there, your body realizes, like, ugh, this is toxin and all this grease and fat and all this shit is not good for your body. Your body knows, and it's gonna let you know, hey, yeah, you need to get your shit together, because your bowels and everything will be all fucked up. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we start our first VLCD tomorrow, and we're pretty happy about it. Look, I got one earring on, one earring off. Anyway, so we start tomorrow. We're pretty happy that we are going to be back on VLCD's round 2, and I don't really have any huge expectations for this round. I guess 20 pounds at least will be good. I'm not sure how much weight I put on during loading. I think probably like 4 pounds. And I was already 6 pounds above LDW, so I'm gonna guess, like, when I get on the scale tomorrow morning, it's probably gonna be 10 pounds above LDW. Anyway, so this round I plan on doing my measurements, and I think I'm gonna take a picture of the scale every morning and post it on my video so you all can see what my weight is for the day. Just want to touch on some things really quickly. HCG Jordan Finch she did a vlog, I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, I can't remember. Anyway, about like people having negative comments and negative things to say. Well, I was like so ecstatic about this. So when I was at my first round, me going to work and everything, I was telling everybody, like, I'm doing this wonderful diet and I'm losing all this weight, and everybody was like not too supportive. They're like, oh, you're starving yourself, and you really shouldn't do that, it's unhealthy. And actually, a couple of my coworkers the other day, I was loading, this was Saturday actually, and one of my coworkers, he's like, oh, so are you back in your 100-calorie diet? And I'm like, no. And I'm like, I was eating I ate a lean cuisine, some broccoli, and some soup. I said, no, my diet is actually 500 calories. I said, and this is over the limit. So no, I'm not back on it, but I will be in a few days. And I smiled. So then, it's just like, whatever. I have to learn to brush everybody off, because I just can't let their negative comments affect me. And then that same night, another coworker of mine, she saw me eating the Snickers. I was shoving them down my throat. She saw me eating them. And she was like, oh, what happened to your apple and, your salad and stuff? And I was like, oh, well, I'll be doing that again. I'll be back on that next week. I was like, I'm just trying to, get everything I want out the way. She was like, oh, okay, I get it. You're trying to eat as much fat and stuff as you can, because when you're starving yourself, your body's going to need something to, like, function off of. Something she said, and I was just like, yep, you're right, that's absolutely right, yep. And I'm starting it next week. And I just smiled and said it like that and kept going on about my day. I'm not going to let any negative comments or what people have to say affect me. And so that's how I handle it, and at this point, I don't care to tell anyone else. It's really none of their damn business what I do. And if I don't like the way my body look and I want to lose weight, that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if somebody thinks I'm getting too thin or whatever. I don't think I'm getting too thin, and I would love to see what I look like at 150, 160. So, sorry, kind of going on here. And it just pissed me off, because HCG Darling just did a video, and she did her last round, and did some before and afters. And then somebody commented on her page and was like, oh, well, if I was in you, I wouldn't throw out my larger size clothes too soon, and you might be needing those again sooner than you think, because everybody I know who did the HCG starvation diet, they all gained their weight back plus some. And she was just like really negative, and I'm like, why the hell are you leaving negative comments on her page? Like, seriously, if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't fucking say anything, because don't nobody want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? She just lost all this weight, got down to 146, I think she's at 146, 145. She lost like 38 pounds or something. But Why are you coming with all the negativity? You know, she's happy, and as long as she's happy about it, then what? That's all that matters. But anyway, you know, that's just things, negative things people say. You know, sometimes you just have to take them and throw them in the bag, and don't let them let them not affect you. But excuse me, indigestion, all this burping and gassiness off of all this crap we've been eating. In case anybody wondering what I loaded on, I loaded on Snickers, I loaded on peanuts, I loaded on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The peanuts and the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are probably the one thing I loved out of loading. Other than that, I hated everything else. And I had some almond M&Ms, and so that was pretty good too. But just doing a quick vlog. Start VLCD'S tomorrow, and I love you all. We'll see you all later. Bye.